starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all your reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
A little late on the jig, but we're here. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Good morning to you and welcome. Thank you for joining in. Happy Friday wherever you are today. Thank you for being here and for taking the time to join in Story Time. And of course, if you're joining in live, good morning to you. And of course, very shortly we will be saying hi to you specifically. But of course, if you're joining us later for the recordings, welcome to Story Time. Thank you for taking the time. Please do follow us indeed on Story Time with Mr. Limada on Facebook, Instagram, as well as YouTube. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely appreciate each and every one of you, and indeed thankful for every day that we're here together. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Please let me know where you're joining in from and who is joining in with you. A very, very big welcome to you. Big hugs today to each one of you out there. Thank you for being here. Happy Friday. I hope it is a happy one indeed for each one of you. And as we go into the weekend, I hope that you have a lovely weekend. Rejuvenate, energize, get ready for the coming week. Thank you so much. Of course, that coming week comes with another great lineup from Story Time, so do look out for that. Thank you so much for being here. And today, of course, we are reading a good one. I love this one. We've had such a fantastic week. I feel like I say that every week because there are so many amazing books out there, and this week is no exception. We have Mi Casa is My Home. Yes, this one by Laurenne Sala and illustrations by Zara Gonzalez Hoang. And do join in for this one, please, and enjoy it. Thank you for being here. It is a bilingual book, and indeed, I will be trying my attempt at Spanish words. We'll see how that goes. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Bear with me, help me with some of the pronunciations, and enjoy the ride. Thank you so much for being here today on Story Time. And this one, of course, we are reading with permissions of the publisher, CANDLEWICK Press. Thank you so much for being here. Mi Casa is My Home. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much for joining in. We'll be joining in Lucia here and following in as she shows us around her home. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to Story Time. Thank you. Please let me know where you're joining in from and who is joining in with you. And remember, if you missed Story Time over the weekend, you can always catch us on our archives. Do go there on YouTube as well as Facebook and enjoy all the amazing stories that we have there for you. And of course, find these books that we're reading from your local libraries and indeed your independent booksellers and wherever else that you get books, and enjoy some more. Thank you so much for joining in. And as always, please do send recommendations. Thank you to those of you that have sent in recommendations this week. I am working to see if we can bring those stories to Story Time, and fingers crossed we make it. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't yet, please send me those recommendations. Let me know what you would want here read on Story Time, and we'll do our very best to bring it. Thank you so much for being here. Let us see who is with us this morning, ready to enjoy a wonderful story. Good morning to you, Nathan and Sarah. How are you doing? And they say it is in cold but beautifully sunny Illinois. Oh, thank you so much for joining in. And of course, you say happy Friday, friends. Well, they hear you loud and clear. Thank you so much for joining in. Absolutely appreciate you. Thank you for bringing in that wonderful energy this morning. Thank you to you, Sarah and Nathan, out in Illinois. Cold but beautifully sunny Illinois. Thank you so much for joining in. I feel like that should be a book on its own. Thank you so much for being here. Good morning to you, Rocco, Clay, and Chriselle. Yes, indeed, you're saying good morning to everybody that is joining in Story Time. Thank you for being here. Absolutely love it. Out in Long Beach, California. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you're well. I hope that it is not too cold where you are. Thank you for being here. Good morning, good morning. And of course, today we have a wonderful book indeed. Mi Casa is My Home. Yes, indeed. This one from CANDLEWICK Press. And of course, written by Laurenne Sala and illustrations by Zara Gonzalez Hoang. And I hope that you enjoy it. Thank you for being here. Miss Ingrid, I will need your Spanish today. Send me. I hope you can manage to magically send it to me so I can manage my Spanish words today. Thank you so much for joining us out in Patagonia. Thank you for being here on Storytime. You say the best thing about Friday. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I feel that. Thank you so much, Miss Ingrid. Hugs indeed to you. Thank you for joining in Storytime. I say you hope you worked on your Spanish for today's story. I tried. I did try, Miss Ingrid. I did try. We'll see how it goes. And I have my computer here just to help me in case I get stuck on something. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Absolutely love it. I think I'm ready, Miss Ingrid. I think I am ready. I hope that everybody out there is ready. Please, I apologize in advance for making your ears hurt. But here we go. Spanish, here we come. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. I hope that you have a wonderful time indeed. I will be laughing at myself, so I hope you can join in there too. We laugh together and enjoy this wonderful book. And of course, find it at your local library and enjoy it. Thank you. All right, join me on the other side of this message and we'll be back to read our story for today. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for being here.
Hi, my name is Zeta Elliott, and I am the author of 40 books for kids, including Dragons in a Bag and A Place Inside of Me. You're watching Storytime with Mr. LaMotta.
All right, here we go. Zeta Elliott out of Illinois, Chicago. And of course, she's the author of many wonderful books. Do check out her work, some of which we've read here on Storytime. Yes. All right, here we go. Mi Casa is My Home. Oh, I love it. Words by Laurenne Sala and illustrations by Zara Gonzalez Hoang. And of course, we're reading it with permission of CANDLEWICK Press. We have had amazing books coming in from CANDLEWICK Press. Thank you for allowing us to share them here on Storytime. All right. Familia Amor Salud. How did I do for the start? Maybe I should stop while I'm ahead. Yes, indeed. Do you have beautiful family pictures indeed? There we go. All right. Yes. I miss my familia. Mi Casa is My Home. Written by Laurenne Sala and illustrations by Zara Gonzalez Hoang. And we're reading this one with permission of CANDLEWICK Press. I hope you're ready for this one. Am I ready though? That is the question. All right, here we go. Hi, soy Lucia. Bienvenidos a mi casa. I live here with my big, loud, beautiful family. I am going to show you around. Oh my goodness. Yes, big, loud, beautiful family. That sounds like my family. Does it sound like yours? Hi, Lucia. Thank you for showing us around. Oh, my. Esta es la puerta. Oh, it is where Abuela likes to stand and wave to the neighbors. It's where the mail carrier leaves packages from Mis Tías in Puerto Rico or Mi Familia en España, filled with turrones or dulces or gifts for our cumples. Oh. Pardon me indeed. I'm trying. Oh, I love it. I love it. Where do you watch your neighbors from? Is it also from your door or from your window? Ah, Lucia. It's a magic puerta because every time I open it, someone always comes in. Mis primos, los primos de mis primos. Most times it's Tio Jaime or Senora Veracruz from across the way. Oh, oh. I miss when we could visit each other often. Oh my goodness. Yes. Who visits you? Who do you visit? Este es la sala. It is where I build the best forts with big fat pillows and soft blankets to keep out the light and the hermanos. We know how those hermanos can be distractive, isn't it? Oh, yes. Esta es la sala. Oh, where do you build your best forts? With big fat pillows and soft blankets to keep out the light, and maybe at times, the hermanos. Oh, thank you for joining me and indulging me today in my attempt at Spanish. It's where I put my feet by other feet and snuggle up to a película con las tías. Película con las tías. Oh. Movie night, bring it on. Where do you watch your movies? What movies are you watching tonight? Is it movie night tonight? I hope you enjoy it. You put your feet by other feet in soft blankets and snuggle up. Oh yeah. It's where I beat Papi at cards and find toys in the cushions and fall asleep in a pile. Tell you what, I fell asleep in a pile on my couch yesterday. I was tired at the end of the day. Oh my goodness. Lucia, your life sounds amazing. Oh, esta es la cocina. Oh, my favorite room in the house. Yes, the kitchen. It is where I watch Mama perform milagros. She takes empty pots and turns them into soups, arroces, and on weekends, ropa vieja. Oh my goodness, delicious. Oh, you're making me hungry, Lucia. Let's leave the kitchen now. Let's go away. Esta es la cocina. Oh, yes. What magic happens in your kitchen? What's your favorite dish? What are you making today? Oh, it's where everyone gathers on holidays to help and talk and for Abuela as he makes his masterpiece, Pavo a la Española. Y berejanos para mis tíos vegetarianos. Oh, yes. We do not forget you. If you're vegetarian, you are welcome here. There is still food for you. Oh, my goodness. Where do you gather for holidays? Where did you gather? Is it in the kitchen? It's where we sit at the table and pour leche condensada on tortillas and try olives and sneak bites to our dog, Capitan. Oh my, I love that name. Este es la patio. It's where the trees remember me. They hold me when I am lazy or help launch me up and away when I become Superloo. What is your playground like? Oh, I hope you have wonderful fun out there making all those beautiful memories. Este es el patio. It's where the trees remember me. They hold me when I am lazy or help launch me up and away when I become Superloo. Oh, I love it. It's where we all eat sandia. Do you love sandia? I love watermelon. I hope you do too. Yes, and play tag. Oh, and dominoes. What's your favorite game? And hula hoops with even more primos. There's Miss Primos. Oh, yes. Oh, sounds like my home. It's where we put on our magic shows and pretend we're ballerina pirates or chefs at a fancy restaurant. Oh, listen to that fun. What would you do if you were at Lucia's house today? Would you eat sandia? Would you play tag? Would you play dominoes? Maybe hula hoops with even more primos? There's primos. Is it where we put on magic shows? Would you put on a magic show? Or pretend you're a ballerina pirate or chef at a fancy restaurant? Oh my goodness. Oh, that sounds so much fun. I want to play everything there. It's where I turn the music muy alta para baila. Yes, dance and dance some more. I hope that you find time to dance today. Play your favorite music and dance. Yes, baila. Oh my goodness. I love it. Turn that music up. Oh, el baño. It is where I shave my baba con abuelo. And where Abuela says, sana, cholita de rana, whenever I get a cut on my knee, which happens a lot. Oh, yeah, sounds like a lot of fun is happening when those scrapes and bumps are happening, right? Oh my, Lucia, you're living an amazing life. I want to be a part of it. Oh my goodness. Este es la puerta de mis hermanos. It's where they tell me to keep out, but then let me in. Me necesitan. Who else would help decide which planet is prettiest or who gets to be Tyrannosaurus Rex? Who indeed? Oh my, yes. Where is that room where you're told not to come in? It's where we meet after fights and one of us says, Lo siento. Oh, it is very important to apologize, isn't it? Most of the time, it is where I sneak, sometimes in the dark when I need an abrazo extra. And on Saturday morning, because brothers make the best almohadas. Oh. Y esta es mi habitación. Oh, yes, we're there now. Show us, Lucia, show us. It's where I know I got taller when my hiding spots get smaller. Oh, where I teach classes to my peluches at night and hang my most colorful obras de arte. Oh, it is where Abuela puts smelly stuff on my chest when I am sick and Papi reads me cuentos. Oh, we love cuentos here on Storytime, don't we? Oh, well, it looks like Lucia loves cuentos too. And abuelas, aren't they the best? Oh, yes. Where I get tucked in con todos mis mejores amigos. It's where the lights get low and my eyelids close until I am ready to wake up again tomorrow. Where I get tucked in con todos mis mejores amigos. It is where the lights get low and my eyelids close until I am ready to wake up again tomorrow. Oh, en mi casa with my favorite people. Oh, I hope that everybody out there wakes up in their casa with your favorite people, your loved ones. The end. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for joining in story time today. Wasn't that beautiful? Thank you. I love that story so much. Mi casa is my home. And this one we were reading with permission of CANDLEWICK Press. And of course, it is written by Laurenne Sala and illustrations by Zara Gonzalez Hoang. Thank you so much for joining in story time today. I hope you enjoyed that one. I wish you and your familia the very best of days, a wonderful weekend indeed, and I hope that you enjoyed story time. And if you're missing story time, you can see us mañana, after mañana, and the day after that too. You can find us on YouTube as well as Facebook and enjoy all the wonderful stories that we have. I was laughing so hard after that. I will join you on the other side of this message.
Watching Storytime with Mr. Lamada.
Welcome back. Thank you for being here, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that story. It is a beautiful one indeed. CANDLEWICK Press, oh, they have done an amazing job on this one. And of course, Laurenne Sala, we cannot sing praises enough. And I love this bilingual book. I've learned something. I learned so much from reading this book. I learned so much Spanish, and I hope that you out there to learn something, or indeed a challenge today to go out there and find out some more words. And please do feel free to share them here on Storytime. This has been Storytime. I'm telling you, the joy that I feel being here, reading books together, enjoying stories together is immeasurable. I love it, and I appreciate everybody that joins in. Your energy, whether you join us live or you join in for the recordings. Thank you for being here on Storytime. And you know what? There's special things coming to Storytime. Hold on, hold on. Keep your ears open. Keep your ears tuned in, and you'll be finding out very, very soon some amazing things coming our way indeed. And I am thankful indeed to each and every one of you. And of course, for joining in Storytime. Thank you. Mi casa is my home. But you know what? Mi casa es su casa. Thank you for being here on Storytime, our cuentos time. Yes, it is here, and thank you for joining in. I hope that you have a wonderful day indeed. Thank you for joining in. Let us see who was with us here on Storytime today and enjoyed those wonderful stories. Thank you. Oh my goodness, one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, Tanisha Champion Benjamin. I love you so much. Thank you for being here on Storytime. Miss you. I hope to see you very soon. Thank you so much for joining in today, and I hope you are well with your family as well. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope you have a lovely rest of the day. Thank you. Give me a call. Thank you so much for joining in, Miss Champion. Love you to bits. Thank you. Good morning to you. How are you doing? One more time, Miss Ingrid. How did I do? I was waiting for my grade. Thank you so much. Thank you. And you say sending you the song Sana Cholita de Rana. Please do send it. I will be listening to it, and of course going back into the book and enjoying it some more. Thank you for being here. Thank you. That means a lot. This is definitely a must-have for your library, Miss Ingrid. The reading club, the amazing reading club in Patagonia, needs this book. Thank you so much for joining in. Rocco and Clay, and of course Chriselle, thank you for joining us out in Long Beach, California. I hope that book sets you off indeed for a wonderful day. I hope that you have a wonderful time today. Yes, days are not the same. Sometimes we bump and scrape ourselves. Sometimes we are flying. It all is beautiful. It is part of the process. Let us keep going, keep lifting ourselves up, keep picking ourselves up, and keep going. And of course, on the way, let's pick up others as well and help them move along as well. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. I am so happy to be here with you all, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. For those of you that are joining us later, I know you always joined in. Thank you so much. Ellen Edwards in Chicago, thank you for joining in always. Amanda and Baby Bia and Marlin, thank you for joining us on Storytime. Bolden and Chrissy, thank you for being here as well. We appreciate you. Jonathan, Chanda, Mapalo, and Daisy all the way out in Zambia, thank you so much for joining. And to everybody that I'm forgetting right now, I am with you and you are in my heart indeed. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. This has been our story for today. Mi casa is my home. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you to Lucia for showing us around. And I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful home indeed. One that you love, one that you have people that love you and are surrounded by nothing but love. Thank you so much for being here on Storytime. I will see you again on Monday with more exciting stories. Please do join me. For now, I hope that you get to enjoy a wonderful day. Go to our archives, look up all the stories you want, enjoy them. But of course, find these books at your local library and read them for the night. Yes, those stories in the night. Beautiful, beautiful stories. Read them. And of course, find all these amazing books at your local libraries. Much love from me. Thankful that we're here together. Every day that we're here is a milagros. Yes, it is a miracle indeed. We're here and we're thankful for that. Thank you for being here on Storytime. Mucho, mucho love. Muy, muy, yes. And we'll go and baila over the weekend. Thank you so much for joining in. Much love. Bye-bye.
Favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely. Won't you start all reading? I just can't wait to be hearing. Read me all of your stories. Some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Story time. Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't be lonely, won't you start all your reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.
Bye-bye, loved ones. I'll see you again.